Good afternoon. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Stella Escobedo.
And I'm Neda Iranpour, filling in for Heather Myers at this hour. And we're going to begin with that tragic news this afternoon of a Caltrans contractor who was hit and killed by a car.
Yeah, this happened just after midnight on State Route 94, just east of Avocado Boulevard. News 8's Evan Arani has the very latest on this investigation.
Good afternoon. What we know so far is that this crash happened just after midnight early this morning when construction workers were working on the eastbound lanes of the 94. A driver made their way through the cones and hit one of the construction workers. There was plenty of machinery and workers on scene, but that driver hit and killed one of those workers. They believe that it was a 24-year-old woman driving the vehicle, and we want to show you some of that footage from early this morning. It's happened just past midnight early this morning. CHP says a 24-year-old drove her car into the number 2 lane and hit a 41-year-old construction worker who was on foot and later died at the scene. For about 7 hours, all eastbound traffic was diverted to Sweetwater Springs exit as investigators stayed on scene and Caltrans workers finished their work before they reopened those eastbound lanes. CHP says that they do not believe alcohol or drugs played a role in this crash. They say the driver stayed on scene and cooperated with investigators this morning. There was a secondary crash that took place about 20 minutes after the first crash. That involved 3 additional cars, and 2 people were sent to the hospital with minor injuries. That construction has wrapped up for the day, at least. We believe they were repaving the eastbound 94 lanes. No traffic on the westbound lanes, but it was backed up for several hours as these lanes were closed for about 7 hours this morning. They've now reopened all eastbound lanes. They are back driving as normal. Construction vehicles are still on the side of the highway here, but we are still waiting further confirmation on what the cause of this accident was, as investigators say that driver did stay on scene. She's cooperating, but they are still investigating how this happened.